Hey, it's Adam with Theros Media. Today for your daily Google Ads breakdown, we're looking at Family Plumbing, Heating, and Air. They're out of Marietta, California. So we're going to look at their landing page, look at their ads, and see how they can improve them to double their conversion. So the first things first is I'll show you the SERP we found them. So we're in Riverside, California. Again, Anaheim, California. And we're looking at just who shows up. So the first couple, they're all going to product pages on their web. This is going to a home page on the website. On the bottom left, you can see product page on the website. And this is going to a home page of the website as well. So the first three slots are all going to home pages or product pages and not landing pages. So this one's going to a product page. All right. So I figured we can just take a look at anybody on the listing and see who it was. And today was Family Plumbing. So this is a site built for their advertising. So if you click on any of the buttons here, contact us, scrolls down to the contact form. This goes to a reviews page. This goes to a services page. So it's built for their advertising. And I know why people do this. We do this sometimes if we have to, but this isn't especially necessary, especially since their website kind of looks the same. Also, a couple of things about this page. It is well designed. I do not like that there should be a hero shot and then a call to action right here for the service they're offering. So I don't really see air conditioning on this page at all. It does show you air conditioners and it links to their distributor. You don't really need that, but there's not much here to get people enticed to use your services. So you talk about plumbing, repair, water, repiping, not really much about air conditioning and heating. So I can't imagine this page converts very well for them. Typically, you want your landing page to convert around 10 to 15% for your advertising. If everything's dialed in correctly, you can get it up to about 25 to 30%. That's if your keywords are dialed in correctly, your ads are dialed in correctly, and your landing page is dialed in correctly. This one, I can't imagine it converting more than 1 or 2% of the people who come here. Especially for the heating and air conditioning terms that they are advertising for. So if we take a look at SpyFu, we can see here that they are mostly advertising for plumbing. So that would match this right here, your neighborhood plumber, contact us, and then we'll scroll down to a contact page, but not air conditioning so much. And you can see everything's going to the same advertising site, which is a bit of a problem because their advertising site is listed in the SERPs. So whenever you have an advertising site, you want to have it delisted. You want to block the robot text from having Google crawl the site. You don't want those two competing with your actual website. The problem is, well, there's a problem further down the road if you ever want to rank something for your whatever, you're going to be competing with both sites. So derank or delist one, keep one. If you want to use one for advertising, you can. It's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, but we prefer to use the actual website to get conversion rate on the website up, get sessions on the website up. It helps you rank a little better in SERPs. It's not gonna the end all be all for SEO, but it does help you rank a little better if you have those engagement factors on your website, like you will with advertising. Now, if you take a look at their location, they're not within the location of Riverside where we're advertising, or where we're. So I did Riverside because Anaheim and Riverside are kind of far away from each other. So if you're in Anaheim, you're advertising for Riverside, it's probably incorrect. But they are way down the road. They're about 40 miles away, and typically contractors don't go 40 miles away from their shop when they're running calls. So I'm not entirely sure if they meant to be advertising Riverside, if they have a location there, but I don't think so. So the first thing we do is take a look at their location targeting inside their ads account, make sure they're targeting the correct locations. The second thing we do is make sure the the message in your marketing and your landing page match to boost the conversion rate, to make sure that you're converting almost everybody who came to the site. And if you want to use the landing page website, like I said, put your other services on there, create pages that are based around the services that you're advertising for, and then make it look like a landing page. shot here. So, a picture of your trucks, big headline, sub-headline, call to action here with a form, and then all the other factors on the bottom here. Recent jobs you've done, so pictures of recent jobs of that service line that you're advertising. So if you're advertising for a heat pump replacement pictures on the website, heat pump replacement reviews on the website, that type of thing. I think you get the gist of that, but make sure it's built around what you're advertising. Next thing, no Facebook picture on the website, so I know they're not retargeting. No Facebook picture on the actual website, so I know they're not retargeting. There is no branded search campaign for them. Home Advisor has a search campaign for your keywords if they spent a little more money on it. They probably have broad match keywords matching for your search terms. So most HVAC companies have some form of keywords inside their brand name. So it's highly recommended that every HVAC company runs a branded search campaign. It'll get you back about 25% of your search traffic, especially if other people are advertising on your brand name. So this is not showing up at the very top, but it probably does during the day. Right now it's off hours for California. Right now it's 4 o'clock for California, and it's off hours. So I can imagine more people advertising on your brand name. You should have a branded search campaign as well. Now your Facebook page looks all right. Oh, your Google homepage looks pretty good. I like to see all the good reviews on Yelp. That's a great thing. Facebook, Google, all the great reviews. Actually, it's a great thing. You do see other people advertising on your brand name. Not advertising, but they're ranked for your brand name. So a little bit of online reputation management is going to help push that down. That's really building profiles around the internet for your brand name. That'll push these people off the SERPs, have you and all your other properties ranked a little higher. So you have the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 searches or listings, but you should have all of them for your brand name. Now your Facebook page looks pretty good. It's updated pretty frequently as well. So you're updating it every couple of days. We recommend every 2 weeks or so. Every couple of days is good. The only reason I'm looking at your Facebook is because typically I can tell you're not retargeting the visitors on your advertising site and your website if you're not running Facebook retargeting. Facebook retargeting is the easier way to get started. Display network retargeting, YouTube retargeting, retargeting lists for search ads, they all require a bigger audience than Facebook does, and Facebook works really, really well for retargeting. You're spending the expensive clicks to get to Google. Get on the first page. This is probably, I can imagine this being a $4 to $5 click. Might be a little more depending on how you're bidding, but you're spending that money to get them to Google, to get them to your website, and you're not retargeting them once they get there. It's like sending out a designer to someone's house and them never following up on the deal if it didn't close on the first time. You would never tell them to do that, so you shouldn't do that as well. So retargeting is going to help you a ton. Take about 20% of your budget, use that towards retargeting, and that'll get you double your leads over the month. Now, improving the landing page is going to double the leads automatically. If your conversion rate is anything less than 10 to 15%, you should definitely work on your landing page. If it's 1 to 2%, you can 5x, 10x the amount of leads that are coming in. So that'd be the first thing we work on. Plus the location targeting to make sure you're actually advertising where you need to be advertising. That's that could be one of the main drainers of an account. We see that a ton, unfortunately. But that's one of the main drainers of the account is you're spending money on advertising to people out of your service area, which is never a good thing. So hopefully this helps you. Take it and make more money with it, and we'll talk to you soon.